Hello, 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 hello. So, I'm gonna try something a little different tonight. Same but different. So, we will see how this goes. I have a vision of, I will say, sugared pumpkins dancing through my head. So, I'm just kind of putting some stems out here. I usually paint flowers and animals or other little fun things. So we'll see how this goes. We may change our mind. And I think I already put more than I was going for, but we'll get there. We shall get there. Hopefully. So, pumpkins. That's what I'm gonna do. I actually was going to attempt to use one of my other little brushes here. I don't know, I may end up going back to the other one. I feel, even though I still don't get it right with my lines, I feel better with those little brushes than I ever do with the big brushes. And I'm doing a big spot with a big, or a little spot with a big brush. I'll figure it out. So I'm making little pumpkins in all the little pumpkin world. So we'll see how this goes. Owen had a good day. He went and spent time with his grandma, and he loves that. And it was a nice day. They did a lot of little things. And I love how much they love each other and their bond. It was like with my grandma. So that makes this mama happy. And we came home and we got pizza, and he really enjoyed that. Trying to figure out which color I haven't used here. I have some repeats. We might do some more. We'll see. We might do some more. But I'm very happy they had a good day. So tomorrow is church day, and once again he's very happy that tomorrow is church day. Let's see if I can try to fill these in a little bit more so they're a little darker. I'm tired. Owen woke up numerous times last night, and thankfully I got him to go back to sleep, which he usually doesn't do. He usually gets all upset and wants to be awake, and that's the end of that. So I was glad that I was able to convince him to go back to sleep. That makes for a better day, morning, everything kind of way. So now I'm going to go back and fill in some of this. And I might do a couple more. We shall see. That's always my answer. We shall see. I like to overthink everything. I don't know if anybody else is in that boat, but I'm there. So I had my 5th chemo treatment on this past Thursday, and my labs were good enough that they gave me the full dosage, and I didn't know how I would react, but so far, besides the taste of food that I miss ever so much, I'm such a foodie. I love food. I could talk about food all day. And I wish I had more. I wish I could go more food places in general, not just because of this. But I'm just excited that it's gone well and that my labs were. I'm gonna make a bigger one right here. Bigger pumpkin right here. The pumpkin. So, my next one, they're going to give me, unless something changes, they're going to give me the full dosage as well. So I've been responding, from what it sounds, I've been responding well to it, and this time I haven't gotten very sick at all, so I'm happy about that. So far, my hard week is the week coming up. For whatever reason, it kind of goes in and out. But I'm feeling positive, and I'm feeling excited that this is going through it all and getting there. I'm ready for the next phase and stage and everything else to happen. I'm trying to decide what color I want next. What one do I want? A couple of them look very similar to each other, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I should probably do like 2 more. I don't technically really need any more bands down here, but if we're gonna be doing it, we might as well. That was probably not in the space I needed it to be, but let's just mix them all in there. You know, we're just flying by the seat of our pants. Oh, well, that's the same color as I was going to put. So I'm going to do a little one here, kind of mix some colors. I got one paint that's very thick, like globs in it. The weather does interesting things to certain ones. Okay, so that should be 12. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Woohoo! Now I'm going to make some faces on them. I'm going to let them dry just a little bit more and get some kind of stems. My green is kind of hard to, or globby, whatever you want to call it. I am not the person for the technical correct terminology. That is not me. I just learned by trial and lots of error of how to paint. And, you know, it's, I almost dropped that. No big deal. If you've watched before, you know I just randomly put too much paint everywhere. But I love painting because I love being able to share our story and help my son with his fine motor skills and do different things and just do it for fun. I always say I'm not the perfect painter. I'm the most imperfect painter there is. Well, you know, claim to fame there. But it's the art of doing something that makes your heart happy. That's what you need to do. You know, it doesn't matter if the lines aren't correct all the time. You just keep painting till it makes sense in your heart. And that's the important part. That's what makes art from your heart. That's what I say, at least. So just paint or do crochet or do a craft that you like, or print or write, or go someplace that makes your heart happy. Watch all the sunsets, watch all the sunrises. Whatever you can find that makes your heart happy. That's my suggestion. We all need happy right now. Everybody is tired and lots and lots going on. So, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So now I'm going to put some stems on all of them, let them dry a little bit more. I was just sitting here before I started the video, and I was like, what am I going to paint today? And I've been on this pumpkin, real kick of what's been fun, and I love Halloween. Don't celebrate as much as I used to in the sense of decorating and everything, but Owen's starting to get into Halloween, so I feel like over the next few years he'll want to do more and more and more. I think he will, at least. He's excited that Santa's coming, and he's excited about so much. So I feel like it's getting to that point where he is connecting with holidays and traditions and all the fun that comes with it. So hopefully he will be all into it. We got lots more little hats to make. I don't know if anybody else calls these hats, but I think it's fun to make them all. They look like little beanies to me. That's what I always think, the little holders of the... Sometimes I make them like little toupees. Oh. So the saga continues. If you listened yesterday, I'm still trying to find this little tiny silver part that I need to put this clothes rack together that I got. That went my brush. I got this clothes rack to try to get neat and organized. Well, all I keep thinking is I wish my best friend, I grew up with my friend, we've been friends since we were in kindergarten, and I wish she used to come to my house, and she would clean my room. She loved cleaning, still does, and organize like my shoes or my books or whatever it was for the day. And she loved doing it. So she lives way too far away now, and that's not the only reason I miss her, but I would just love if she'd come organize me. It would be so amazing, because not where my brain sits. My brain does not sit in the little organized world. It just kind of is there. What do you think? Make sure you comment and share and like and tell me what you think. You know, art is one of those things that's very subjective. I mean, we don't have to like all the art, but I always say we have to be kind about the art. If if it's not something you like, it's not something you like. But an artist, a person, a quilter, a crafter, a crocheter, they're doing something they love. And you may not, like I said, love what they're making, but they are doing something they want to do. And it makes a difference. You should encourage everyone to have what they love and do art that makes them happy. Do crafts that make them happy. Trying to find the ones that are dried the most, because if you've watched before, you know this brush has an extra long little bristle. So I'm going to make everything fall, I'm sure. It's probably hard to tell on there, but there's a little tiny bristle at the very end that has worked its way loose, and it's creating, I think I'm just making it worse, but we'll see. It's creating extra little tails there for me. Oh boy. Better. But like I said, it's still paint and it's still wet because I don't ever wait long enough. I'm a very impatient painter. And you can tell this one is not as dry. See? I need to wait and let it, we get excited about these things. I need to let it dry, folks. And somebody say, well then let it dry, Lynn. We just need bigger eyes now, you see. But I really should have let it dry. I'm gonna need more black paint. I should have let it dry, but that's okay. That's okay. Give him a little nose. A crooked mouth. Okay, me and this brush. I liked my other one better. This one is not making me happy when skies are gray. Let's see if I can find another brush to drop. I have so many brushes, but they're not exactly what I want. They're not exactly what I want. Okay. So let's try again. We got lots of little faces here to make. We're not even halfway there yet. People, we're not halfway there. It's funny, I knew this was going to be what I would call tedious because I, again, want everything done quickly. But I'm excited about little pumpkins. I think I'm just going to make that one a smiley face. Whoa. I'm touching it. I'm touching the painting, which is also not a great sign. Here comes my cat. I hear him. I hear one of them. I have two. Owen, when he was younger and still does, he liked Figaro from Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. And so when he had lots of interest in the cats, and so I got him a cat that looks like Figaro. And then we couldn't leave his brother because, I didn't want to leave the brother. And so he's more gray and white, kind of a, not a calico, but has the spots and different things. But he's gray and white, and he is the sweeter of the two. So I'm glad that we got him as well, because he's a sweet boy. The other one is Figaro. Love him, but he is high strung. He's just full of lots of cat energy. And he, like, I love that they do biscuits. I think that's so much fun. But I truly do not like the biscuits on me where he wants to place them, because they hurt. Quite frankly, they hurt. So, and he's my biscuit maker. So I try to be nice and let him stay and not get, on my arm so much, or my leg, or wherever he's laying. But he wants to show what he's made of. I have to get more black. Let's see if I can not knock over all of what I'm doing. Oh boy. I am tired. Not as tired as I was yesterday. The chemo kind of knocks me out a little. But I am ready for the next phases. I got gray all over me. I don't know how that happened. I will have one more treatment infusion after this one that I just had, and it should be November 7th. And then once that's done, they will reevaluate me, and most likely, I keep voting for the cure, but most likely she'll set the date, the doctor will set the date of when I have surgery. So I'm not quite sure when that will happen, but we will have it when it's supposed to be. Okay, we're getting someplace here. We got 4 more to go. 4 more to go. So, I've gone through all of these brushes, and none of them are my favorite. But it's okay. If I let it dry, and I actually took my time, this will be such a different experience. But we're just going with the flow. So, I had mixed food experiences today. Owen wanted a pizza when we left my mom's, his grandma. They had a great day. And so I got him a pizza, and spaghetti sounded amazing, which it was. I was able to eat some of it with it actually tasting like pizza. I mean, my spaghetti actually tasted like spaghetti, not pizza. So that made me happy, because everything else I'd eaten today did not taste like it should. And I definitely miss the food taste. That's my biggest complaint, is missing the taste of food. It's so it's so sad when you can't have foods that taste like foods. Well, that did not help. That was not what I had planned. I wanted to break up that, and I thought I'd grabbed orange, but I guess I did not wipe it off enough, but it'll be okay. It's just paint. Just paint. That's what it is, just paint. Okay. I feel like I'm complaining about everything today, but I'm really not trying to. I'm just tired. Okay, now I'm going to wipe this off again. Try there. I just wanted it to not look as something. So now I'm just going to go through and add a few little dots here and there, not on all of them, just to make it look like they're other little eyeballs. Couple more. Or do I want them all to have eyeballs? I kind of like them. I kind of like them. We're going to do them on all of it. See how easily I change my mind? Whoops, he looks sleepy. He's like me. Okay. So there we go. I think they all have added eyeballs. So I sign O for Owen, and then L, and B. Make it messy. There we go. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Toodles, toodles.